Hi YepCoders! In this video we are going to show how we can make use of our recipes to automate information movements from Zyte to any of the other systems we support in YepCode. Zyte already appears as another system, and here it will allow us to invoke our API, and with information retrieved from the Automatic Extraction API, take it to countless systems such as databases, MQQs, Google Spreadsheets or Airtable, for example. Let's make an example with Airtable. The YepCode recipes are snippets, and here we have configured the automatic extraction of Zyte. We are using a list of products, but here we leave documented everything to be referencing your API so that the user can customize it. In this case, we send the information to an Airtable. We simply clone this recipe on an existing theme, and it generates this. The first thing will be to create a Zyte credential, and following the instructions here. We simply create a new Access credential. Enter a name, and we set the base URL. As a user, we have to use our API, which is the way to authenticate. We also need the content type. We update, and with this, our Zyte API is defined. We are going to follow the example that already comes from the bookstore. Now we have to go to the destination, which will be to take the data to an Airtable. We are going to use the credentials that we already have from an Airtable. And then we tell it to take our table integration. And already with our table client, we configure a base that we have here prepared, so that it can host information from the books. We put here the base ID, we also put the table ID where to leave the data. And finally, we will have to map the information. Here we see that we have columns name, URL, main image and price. Name could be item name. This item, it is necessary to say that in the target of the recipes we consume what is published in the origin, and in the origin is published a JSON that comes out of product. So here, name would be the item name, URL would be item URL, name image the same. And as price, if we go to Zyte documentation, we can see that there is a node offers that is an array and has price and has currency. Then we can put item offers. And we make sure that there is an element in the array. If there is an element, we take the price and concatenate the currency. In case there are not several, we close it. And with this, the recipe would already be closed and we could execute it. This array now is connecting to your API. It will be scanning the books and it will take them to this Airtable. The process has finished, and we see that 20 items have been processed. It has not been paged, although here we have already indicated that, if you want, you can make use of the paging to continue downloading more items. And if we go to the Airtable, we see that the information is scraped. With the YepCode recipes, we can move information between Zyte and an infinite number of systems in a very short time, all within our serverless environment. Thanks for watching and happy coding!